So this house behind me here, this house belongs to Adele Andaloro. She actually lived here with her parents for years, according to the neighbors. And then she moved away to start her own family. After her parents had passed, she was preparing the home to be sold. And in the process, somewhere in the process, squatters moved in and took possession of the house. About a month ago, she brought a camera crew in. Adele tried to change the locks. And it wound up being a tense standoff in which the squatters actually had Adele arrested for changing the locks, for quote-unquote unlawfully changing the locks and not giving a new set of keys to the tenants. The tenant in this case being the person that Adele Andaloro is identifying as the squatter. Adele was told by the police that she was going to have to straighten this out in housing court and that was going to take quite a bit of time. So in the last 2 days that I've been spending time here watching everyone who's coming and going and trying to interview everyone who's coming and going, I've learned that the 4 people who are currently living in this house do not believe that they are squatters. They are claiming that they are renters. They attest and have shown me handwritten receipts that they are paying $1,500 per month per room to someone named Jay that they've identified from a picture I'm showing them of the first squatter. So not only has he occupied this home and invoked squatters' rights, he's now renting it out to at least 4 people that I've spoken to. I actually had a chance to talk on the phone to Jay, and Jay said, quote, that he was scammed into living here, that he was bamboozled into something, and that's why he's here, but he's looking to get out of here as soon as the lawyers figure it out and everybody pays him what they need to pay him. And when I asked him follow-up questions, he asked me to hand the phone back to Kevin Ballasty, one of the tenant living in the basement. And Kevin had it on speaker as I handed it back to him. And Jay said, yo, tell these guys to suck it, just walk away. Don't talk to these guys. This morning, after several squatters were walking in and out of this house, an unmarked police car pulled up, and in it were 2 officers from the Queens District Attorney's Police Investigation Squad and plainclothes investigator from the Queens DA's office. They tried to gain entry into the home or tried to talk to some of the people who lived here. The investigators knocked on the front door, they went around to the side door, they went in the backyard, they were banging on all the windows, and finally they just gave up because I think these squatters have a kind of like a playbook. If anybody bangs on the door, you don't open the door. You never open the door. And if nobody ever answers the door, none of the legal countermeasures that are taken in these kind of cases work because they're not going to bash down a door. They're not going to sit out here for 10 hours and wait for somebody. We reached out to Adele Andaloro yesterday. She was having a lot of unwanted attention and she gathered her family up and jumped in the car and got out of town.